toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Alabama Jaguars, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas State's offense will get first crack at it here. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Taylor wants to throw. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. And the Red Wolves need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will get the ball for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after...
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Jaguars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Graham. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Jaguars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Dances away. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle, it's Clay. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, what do? You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back, go get some water and celebrate.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Guys, you think about where Arkansas State is as a program. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the...
A shot toward the end zone. he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Scott. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Scott. There he goes! They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Now the pitch. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here's the pressure. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play, shows off the hands first, got to make the catch first, does the rest, walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give on the option. Running into the open space. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off-play action on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Got a little space. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Let's think for a second about Arkansas State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programmed at this level, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Arkansas State! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rushes on him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Jaguars come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
The Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Clay. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quickly complete. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quickly out to the tight end. Smashes him with the stiff arm. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Scott. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Jaguars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, South Alabama. Fit it in the window for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
Taylor wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away.
36 on to kick it away.
Corrals it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes the catch right at the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive. Find those couple plays you like. Push the ball down the field. At least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
Fires to the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Red Wolves will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle before.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Breaks into the open. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got a man, it's Scott. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
The Jaguars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it and still on his feet. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Jaguars! Great job by the back on the option.
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
South Alabama, 21. Arkansas State, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Taylor wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. It's complete. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Red Bulls will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Bush. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Red Bulls have this offense rolling. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Tries to do it himself on the draw. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on the last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Taylor wants to throw it. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Carter. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays.
Trying to get behind the defense. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, South Alabama. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Taylor wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. Open space at the 25. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Red Wolves with the 1st and 10.
And that's the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's going to fire deep. Pulls it in down the middle. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Scott. Puts him in the spin cycle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And the Jaguars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick toss. Touchdown, Jaguars! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And that might be a dagger. They push the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Taylor wants to throw it. got his man quickly.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got an open man. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Little. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
He spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. With the clock running, this should be the final play. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.